Hey guys, I wanted to make a video, loadout video kind of. It's a bunch of stuff that I carry around with me all day to every call at work. And there is some tools that are issued to me. There's some that I've gotten just myself, just to get better stuff, I guess. And yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through it all. Some of it is pretty basic stuff. Obviously, I have more tools that I can go get from the storage areas or the places I have my own stuff. But yeah, so this is just stuff I go to every call type of thing. That's what I take. So I'll go ahead and get started. First thing take just a basic roll of Scotch electrical tape. It's handy for just holding something up temporarily, taping up ends of wires for testing, things like that. Or yeah, pretty much it. So yeah, it's just Scotch. It's what's given to us or what they have at the plant, what they carry, and it works out good. It's good. It's obviously not. It's obviously good stuff. It's not cheap or anything. But yeah. So that's the first thing there. We'll start with the basics still. Just a basic leather belt. It's nothing fancy. It's fairly cheap, I believe. And I've had it for a few years and it works out good. It's a lot better than those vinyl or fabric ones that rip or clips break. These leather ones lasted quite a while. I don't have a part number for it, but it's just a basic leather belt, and it just gotten bigger as I've gotten fatter, pretty much type of thing. So go over the next thing, and we got a fucking pair of keys with all the keys for the different pieces of equipment, all the other crap. You know, um, for forklifts and skid loaders and all that stuff. That's all right here. Has a quick release, so I can take that off, and I don't have to have a whole bunch of keys hanging from the ignition for anything. So for bobcats, forklifts, tractor, things like that. I'd like to get a better setup than this. It's kind of annoying to fumble around with every once in a while. I also carry a Klein magnetizer and demagnetizer for the screwdrivers. That works really good. And it's handy for more than just the screwdrivers. Sometimes I need magnets for the certain sensors, or even just picking stuff up. It's not a bad thing to tie no string and go grab something small that fell somewhere. It's kind of handy to have just clipped on me all the time. I think I've used it more for picking stuff up in a hole than actually magnetizing a screwdriver. But yeah, and obviously my lockout. I have tape on it just to cover up the name and my name and the company's name. For I don't want people. There's just weird people out there. You don't need to know that. I guess I don't think it's necessary. But yeah, so just that's always on me too. I'll keep going here. This is just my earpiece for the radio. I gotta clean it. It's dirty, but I always have a radio clipped on me for whenever they call, like Batman. And so we also got a pair of Knipex all-purpose pliers. These I've had since Christmas. Since about 4 months. They work out pretty good. And like I said, if you guys want a review on any of this stuff, just kind of, I don't know, give me a description or tell me which one. If I can get a part number, I will. But if I don't have one, I don't have one. And obviously all this stuff I've used for a long time. And so yeah, these worked out good. I've had them for about 4 months. Cut through stuff that I'm not supposed to cut. You can see on the handles right there that it has a little peeling. It's peeled right there from having a channel lock on there for cutting something that I couldn't muster the strength with my own hand. But these are really good pliers. Obviously, they have a little bit of wiggle to them. I obviously don't treat them very well, but that's okay. Sometimes we need to do something quickly, and you got to do what you're going to do. They work good for cotter pins, things like that. And twisting wires, obviously. I use them a lot for twisting wires. But yeah, I'm trying to make that a really good habit, and it is a good habit to do. But yeah, and you can pull people's chest hairs with these. I'm not saying I've done that, but you can. Okay, so we'll keep going. A Milwaukee, I think it's the Fastback, yeah. Milwaukee Fastback. I think this one I had another one just like it, but it had the spring assist. I got this one for Christmas, and it's not going to work because I'm trying to show somebody how cool it is. But it works out good. The blade's not bad. Oh, there you go. It worked now. So obviously it's not going to work because I'm showing somebody. You guys know how that works. Nope, it's not going to work. Wow. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna stop making a fool of myself. But anyways, that's the fastback. Works great. It's cheap enough where I can, oh yeah, go get a scraper. No, yep, that works just fine. Taking off gaskets for certain things. Just gotta be careful with it. If you know what you're doing, you won't mess up the fucking surface. You'll be all right. So yeah, that's cheap too. I think it's like 13, 14 bucks, and it's a sacrificial knife. You don't mind beating it up. Not your dad's or your grandpa's pocket knife type of thing. So I hope I'm in focus. I think I am. Okay, so I'll go on to the next thing. Just my Fluke T5 600. This one's issued to me by the company, and I usually have it in a holster, which I don't have with me right now, but obviously it works just fine. I love it. It's basic. It gets me through like 95% of anything. Everything else, I go grab the Megger and stuff for other testings of motors and wires and all that crap. But this can do some of that too. So yeah, nice tool. And I take pretty good care of it. It works, or can't abuse it, obviously, like other things that I do. Second thing I got, which I'll start with this, I think Hide and Drink. I think I got it off of Amazon, or yeah, it was Amazon. Hide and Drink, right? Yeah, it's made in Guatemala, but made by hand type of thing, and it's just a nice little pocket protector thing. If you're a fucking nerd like me, works good. Keeps things from poking through your shirt pockets and pins blowing up, which happen often. And inside of that, I carry a Wit or White, made in Germany. Made in Germany. Germany? No, not gonna do it. Yeah, whatever. There you go. You can see that. So just a micro screwdriver type thing. I like this style. I do like the palm style that have the spinny head. And oh, there you go. I can give you a part number. Wow. Okay, there you go. There's a part number in there. I hope that's focusing. Yeah, and that's the size and everything. So that works for a lot of stuff, for different PLC controls and VFDs, things like that. Works great. And O-ring picks if you're careful. If you want to take, or just taking old ones out. Works good. I've had that for like a month. I've had Kleins and different ones, but this is the new one I got for now. Next thing I got here, Milwaukee Sharpie. Everybody knows these and loves them. I love them. I think it's great. That one's lasted a long ass time, and you can draw over fat and stuff. Some Sharpies you'll do that and you'll ruin them, but that one, it might stop drawing, and then you go draw on something else really quick, and it'll start working again. It's a really good marker. Just a pen for writing down all kinds of crap, writing down my dirty secrets. I'm gonna not show that name. Okay. And I got a hook from Masterforce. I think it's an American-made one. This one is, at least. Yes, it is. I wish it doesn't say USA anywhere on it, but it is American-made, and it's good for cleaning out like pipe thread. It's just old pipes. We're gonna assemble something back together. That works really good for that, and for obviously everything else you could think of for a hook. The next thing I got here is a Magnetizer. I can't say that name because I'm illiterate. I'm an idiot? Illiterate. Yes. Made in Japan. Works good for shaft sizing or measuring shaft size of something or clearances, stuff like that. And yeah, it works good. I got like 20 of them, and as they wear out, this one's fairly fresh. I think I've had it 2 days. As the paintings wear off, I just use another one. Or, so I got a lot of them, so this is always handy to have. Next thing I got is the Milwaukee, not flashlight. Oh crap, is it on? No, it's not on. And obviously it's awesome. It gives a nice natural light. It's not anything blinding. Ooh, I can give myself better lighting with that. Damn, I should have done that. Anyways, works good. I obviously use the bite feature, but yeah, that's about it. I've had this for a while. If you want a review on this, we can do that. I kind of want to. I have something to compare it to. But yeah, so it's a nice little leather pocket protector. Okay, then I carried my refrigeration service wrench for valves. This is a gear wrench. I'm pretty sure this one has a part number on it. Let's get a part number for everybody on this one. I know people, it took me a long time. I didn't even know Gear Wrench made this. but it works pretty slick. I can do a review on this, and got a few things to say on this, good and bad, but carry this around with me. This is 100% necessary. This has to be with me. There's 2 other tools that I have to carry, but this is one of them that has to be with me all the time. So there's that one. Then I'm gonna come over here. I got a Klein HVAC 11 in 1, no, 9 in 1. I don't remember, but it's a Klein. It's the HVAC style. It comes with the flathead, the Phillips, 1/4-inch nut driver there. You flip it out, and you got your. It's not as small as the micro one like this one, a little bit bigger. Not by much, but surprisingly, there's some things that this one won't fit in because of it's just wider. I don't know. I thought it was the same size, but it's not. And then it has the Schrader valve tool. I believe that's what that's called. I never had to use that. My job doesn't. We don't deal with that. So, but if anyone ever there's things we can do with that. But anyways, so 2 1/4-inch nut drivers. You get the 3/8 one, which comes in super handy. And then the other side, which is the part I love the most because I use the crap out of it, is the nut driver. Let's get that to focus. Oop, I think I pooped. There you go. Let's get the focus. There you go. Okay, so it has a 5/16 and 1/4-inch nut driver. You just untwist that or twist that down. And then you have a 1/4-inch with the magnet, which is super cool to have. That's the part I love the most. And then you need 5/16 again. You can just pop it out if you want. And then twist that on there, tighten it down, and then you have the other size. Super handy. Best screwdriver I've had. I've had quite a few different Klein ones and Westward and all that stuff. But this is usually how my screwdriver sits right here, just like that, for opening panels and disconnects and all that stuff. So nice to have. Good screwdriver, it's strong. I won't do the review right now, but as you can see, I've put channel locks on there to help give me some extra torque. It works good. That's how I know it. I've had bad cheap ones that'll just it'll spin out the inside, but this one's been able to pull that shit off. Next, we got the Klein multi-purpose wire strippers tool thing. I don't know, but anyways, so they're buttery smooth. There's no slop in them at all. I got some gear oil on them right now, so I'm not gonna touch that smelly shit right now. But they are buttery smooth all the time. They're even without all that gear oil. I mean, they were like that before, but obviously the wire stripper, needle nose, all the teeth look great. If I can get that, there you go. You know, looks good. Wire stripper works good. Cutters are obviously great. It's Klein, so it's gonna be tough as shit. Screw cutters or whatever that's called. Bolt cutters, mini, whatever, and nice crimper and a gripper. The gripper part I don't really use too much. I mean, it's kind of, I don't like it. And then the crimper, which makes a great crimp, but that's always on me. This has been one of the best investments I've made into this, since my tools have to be able to do multiple things, hopefully, and do them well. This one actually can, most multi-purpose tools end up being complete shit when you put a lot of tools into one. This one's actually works out really nicely. It's a great wire stripper. It's a great needle nose, and the crimper is great too. Obviously, there's some things that'd be nicer to have the crimper on the end, but 9 times out of 10, I don't need the crimper on the end. So that works out perfectly. And the handles are great. These things I've had these for over a year, and they're awesome. They're held up great. I've cut things, not live things, no live stuff, a lot of dead stuff. But it works out good. And I've put channel locks on these before too to cut certain things I'm not supposed to cut, and they don't even have a mark on them. They're great. But right now they're all covered in oil, so they're super shiny. So then we'll come back over here, and we got the Knipex pliers wrench. Use these for a lot of different pipe fittings. Certain valve stems, if they're big enough, I will put this on there to help get it turning. And these work out great. I think this is the second pair I've had to take to work. The one I blew out, I had the nut and a bolt thing going on, and I had an impact gun and blew that thing apart. Yeah, but that was like a huge 1/2 inch Ingersoll ran, and Obviously, these are tiny. They were never going to take that, you know, but work out great. Like I said, do a review on any of this stuff. Knipex pliers wrench. That's badass. And I don't give a fuck how you say it, by the way, if you say it differently. And then, dun, 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 I went back to using these again. These are the Stawilla water pump pliers. They work out great. I'm not going to go too far into it, but I beat the crap out of them. I do quite a few things that are not supposed to be done with them. But if you would like a exact review, I can do one just of these. And I beat the, you know, they are used as a hammer quite often. What else do I use them for? They're pry bars. I put cheater wrenches on the end of these to give me more leverage. Yeah, the only complaint I kind of have sometimes is that it'll do that number, because that little peg there is just that right there. It's just smoked. It's not. It doesn't do anything anymore. It doesn't stop the plier from over openings the mouth. But so yeah, but these work great. I love them. They're nice and sturdy. They're super strong. They're fucking expensive, but we've talked about that. And then the last thing is this Klein. Let's see. We can get a number out of that. Okay. Let's see if we can get this thing to focus for you guys. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. We have a light. Oh, yeah, look at that. And that's a Klein 5119. Yep. Leather holster. I've had this one for like 4 years. And as you can tell, it's well used. It's on me all the time. And it fits these tools perfectly. It almost grabs it a little bit. That fits perfectly. And you know, it just takes a little bit of time. They'll stretch. And see. It kind of grabs it. The leather's formed its way around it. These I gotta have them wide open, because if I close them, they don't go in, or if I have them halfway open, they kind of fall in too far. So I just always pop them open all the way, which is super fast anyways, and that holds them perfectly. And then obviously this pocket here is plenty big for a pair of pliers. And sometimes I'll put this in there, but that's makes it kind of heavy, and it's annoying when I'm trying to pull out 2 tools. So this usually is in my back pocket. But that fits perfectly. And I really like this leather holster. If this thing ever rips or gets broken or stolen, I'll buy another one exactly the same. It's awesome. So that's all I got. If you guys want a review on any of this stuff, the tester might take me a while, because I try not to bring that home. Well, I really don't bring any of this stuff home that often, because I just end up forgetting it and not remembering to take it back. But so if you guys want a review, let me know. That's all I got. So check out the channel. I hope you guys subscribe. I'm gonna make a lot more bullshit. So check it out.